Corporate, fiduciary, and individual returns are due the 15th day of the fourth month after the close of the tax year. For most taxpayers, that is April 15th. However, the 2020 filing deadline has been extended to provide relief to Americans who have been adversely affected with the COVID-19 pandemic. On March 18, 2020, the Treasury Department and the IRS issued Notice 2020-17, which postponed the due date for federal tax payments and federal income tax filings to July 15, 2020 for individuals, estates, trusts, and corporations. Taxpayers were not required to file Forms 4868 or 7004 to extend the due date to July 15, 2020. In order to be considered timely filed, returns must be transmitted before midnight on the deadline day. For federal returns, it is the time zone of the ERO which is considered, and for state returns, it is the time zone of the state taxation or revenue department. Even though these due dates have changed, many of the processes have not. If Form 1040 is timely filed but rejected by the IRS, there is a 5-day transmission perfection period to correct and retransmit the return. When a timely filed rejected return is accepted during the 5-day transmission perfection period, it will be deemed as timely filed. If Form 1120 is timely filed but rejected by the IRS, there is a 10-day transmission perfection period to correct and retransmit the return. When a timely filed rejected return is accepted during the 10-day transmission perfection period, it will be deemed as timely filed. If more time is needed to file the return, a request for an automatic extension may be used, filing Form 4868 for 1040 returns and Form 7004 for corporate returns. Extensions can be filed electronically for most returns. The extension extends the time to file the return, but does not extend the time to pay any tax due. Extensions must be filed on or before the due date of the return. The 5-day transmission perfection period also applies to extensions that were filed timely but rejected. Please take note that any perfection period is never extended, regardless of weekends or holidays. To prepare an extension for an individual return, open Screen 1, the name and address screen, to enter or verify information. After verifying the information is correct, exit the screen. Then open the extension screen. Place an X in the 4868 field to generate the extension. Then enter any known information that should be included on the extension. If any amount is to be paid with the extension, enter it on this screen. Several override fields are provided which can be used if the data has not already been entered in the return elsewhere. If there is a balance due and the taxpayer would like to pay via direct debit, open the Electronic Funds Withdrawal or PMT screen. On this screen, enter account information for the payment. Be sure to enter a federal and/or state selection for each account entered. Override fields are provided for requested payment amounts and payment dates. Select this payment is for Form 4868. If an extension includes an electronic funds withdrawal, the PIN screen is required. On the PIN screen, enter the PIN signature date, ERO PIN, and taxpayer and spouse PIN. Be sure to check the 4868 with payment box. Additionally, check the direct debit consent box. If the return has a balance due and the taxpayer would like to make a payment with a debit or credit card, there are a couple of options to consider. Integrated File and Pay is a fast and secure way to pay a tax due when a return is e-filed. To use this option, access the Integrated File and Pay or IFP screen in Drake. Drake's e-payment center at 1040paytax.com is a convenient option for taxpayers who wish to pay their tax due after the return has been e-filed. The last step to prepare the extension for e-file is to complete the EF Selections screen. On the screen, select to transmit Form 4868. Some states do support extension e-file. Use the drop list in the State Extension Override section to view if a state extension is available for e-file. To send the state extension electronically, select it on this screen. For more information about state extensions, open the State Extension screen from the State tab and click the video link at the top of that screen. When you have completed data entry for the extension, go to View Mode and review Form 4868 for accuracy. If a payment is being made via direct debit, also review the payment form and the 8878 signature document. The extension may be e-filed even if e-file messages exist. However, if there is an ETD message page, those errors must be addressed before the extension can be e-filed. For more information on filing Form 7004, click the video link at the top of the 7004 screen. For more information, please visit drakesoftware.com.